to peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma City, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they haven't brought their A game to begin this year. The important thing for them is not to panic. They have tons of time to move up in the rankings.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Davies in at the 3. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now, here's Williams. The 11-footer. Off the left rim and out. Williams against Harden. Zubac with a screen on Williams. And the three-pointer goes.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Leonard after the basket by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davies. Here's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
That free throw misses. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first-level good. So good.
Here's Davies. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Three-pointer, Beal. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Thunder trail by 4. Here's SGA. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Beal.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Beal, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
It's So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Fourth, Ivica Zubac.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit to end the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Takes a 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Outside Harden, pass to Leonard. Fade away. Again, the Clippers score.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
To the inside. Here's Zubac. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. Harden finds Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Holmgren. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, BA, that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
And Zubac drops them both. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And here's SGA. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Okay, he might be young, but that's a grown man finish from Mr. Holmgren. Right on the defense.
He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
At the foul line for one.
That free throw good from Holmgren. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect, if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Now here's SGA, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Beal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter, and now all of a sudden do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. This one for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Opportunistic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. So it's Oklahoma City now. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to SGA. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for Bradley Beal. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Thunder trail by 4. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Leonard. He was another key contributor in that win against Miami. Outside Harden, from outside the arc, and doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Caruso outside. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
The Clippers have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Changes for Los Angeles. Beal comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Paul in for James Harden. Then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Aaron Wiggins in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Los Angeles now. Beal outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Personal foul.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He'd resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he'd welcome joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talent.
They're happy to have him. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Lopez. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Well, if you allow Lopez to get that kind of touch, it's really hard to guard the 7-footer without fouling him.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Now here's Wallace. 13 points in the win against New Orleans. Drills it from deep. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Beal from outside. Williams grabs the board.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Leonard. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 1:15 left in the first quarter here. Williams passes to Williams. They get it back. The Clippers trail. Beal with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Bogdan Bogdanovich checked in for the Clippers. Beal outside. Bogdanovich from long range. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And the Clippers lead by 1. Wallace with it. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no good.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Williams. 8 points in his last time out. Down low. Here's Schwarber, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Bradley Beal's out there with Chris Paul, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Beal, and makes it with the kiss. Beal's got 9.
Now there is a relentlessness to Bradley Beal, and he does a nice job on the interior to get a contested shot down.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Joe. It's good. Joe's got his first points in this one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Collins a screen. Beal from outside. Drops in the 3.
This guy is such a dominant offensive talent. When he gets to his spot, he just goes to work.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Wallace. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Beal, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Wiggins looking around. Caruso outside. The kick out to Wiggins. Knocks it down from distance. Wiggins got his second bucket on the night.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
You have the camera on you.
Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Oklahoma City, number 1. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
These two jumped on opponents' mistakes last year, putting up impressive points off turnover totals.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Paul. Still no points. Lopez passes to Beal. Clock at 6. Wallace outside. Dort outside. Screen by Holmgren. To the middle. Cowering on the interior. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Collins inside. Hounded by Wiggins. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Holmgren outside. And he's going for the oop. Ooh, up top for the lob to Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Pass to Beal. Now Lopez. Off target from outside.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wallace. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the left side wing. He shoots. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort against Beal. Over Dort. Beal's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Shot is up. And it's Holmgren missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Well, John Collins has proven over the course of his career to be a consistent rebounder. You have got to box this guy out.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. James Harden, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wallace. Clippers trail by 9. Now here's Beal. 12 points for him. He takes it in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back over to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. The drive by Shai. Now Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers.
One shot.
Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Connects from downtown.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Dort outside. Pass to Caruso. Dort a screen on Leonard. Lets it fly. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got 5 now.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And Davies gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Caruso outside. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 3 assists tonight.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now here's Harden. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Miami. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Caruso.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Williams. Lopez with the steal. The drive by Harden. Now Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Pass to Davies. Back to Harden. Shoots over SGA. Harden can't hit.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort a screen on Harden. Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. Back to Caruso. Sends it home from three-point land. Caruso's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Harden with the block. And they'll keep possession. Caruso with the bucket.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Leonard against Caruso. Leonard, left side. Fires from 14. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to SGA. Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Collins defending. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Caruso. Holmgren's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Leonard. 55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Davies no good. Thunder leading by 20. Now SGA. He's got 13. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Harden, the pass to Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
The why all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. SGA can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out in front by 19 going into the break. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Back after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Los Angeles Clippers. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Thunder leading by 19. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 3. Blocked!
Boy, how about the D from Zubac there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively.
Inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. And here's Dort. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Davies. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Leonard's got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Yeah, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Zubac with a screen on SGA. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Holmgren. Rejected by Holmgren. And he recovers it. Holmgren against Leonard. Takes a 3. Zubac inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to SGA. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Thunder, 3rd. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Leonard outside. Shoots over Holmgren. No good, off the front rim.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Leonard outside. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Pass to Dort. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Harden. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Dort outside from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Leonard against Holmgren. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And he makes it. And that's now 9 points for Jalen Williams. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Now here's SGA. 19 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the jump hook. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
Boy, that little bump is not going to be a problem for Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy's going to finish right through it.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
No good on that one. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible. Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Outside, Williams. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Zubac. There's a screen. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Davies. Misses the step-back jumper.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Hartenstein a screen. Williams from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard outside. Beal outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Dort. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Now Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's 12 points for Jalen Williams.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. The three is up. Counted from distance. Harden's got his third basket of the night.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Here's Williams. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collins checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Back to SGA. Driving inside. Puts it up from 12. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Launches it. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Beal with it. He's got 12. The bank shot, no good. Leonard against Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Launches it from deep. They get it again. Here's Zubac. High quality look as he sinks it. Zubac has got 11.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 19. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Zubac with a screen on Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Leonard passes to Harden. Collins outside. Leonard for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Harden against SGA. From behind the arc. That one no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Beal. Watched by Wallace. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Leonard. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Collins. 6 points for him. Lopez, the screen. Beal's got room. Cans it with nobody near him. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
There's a screen by Jang. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Beal. He's got 14. There's the three. He drops it from range. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Oklahoma City with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Davies in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Dort. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Leonard inside. Watched by Wallace. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 21.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
Wallace outside. Dort outside. The three. Hauled in by Paul. Clippers trail by 21. Pass to Davies. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Caruso outside. Back to Wallace. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
First team foul.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And that one misses. The Clippers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Paul. Leonard outside. To the wing, right side. And here's Lopez from the arc. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 7 assists in the game. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Dort. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Paul from 8 feet away. Drops it in. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Leonard against Caruso. Leonard inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Stolen by Collins. To the middle. Leonard passes to Lopez. And there's Leonard on the assist by Lopez. Leonard's got 25 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Paul taking his time here. Dort against Leonard. From down in the low post, it goes. Leonard's got 15 points here in the second half. Thunder leading by 19. From the arc. Wallace misses. And it's Paul with the ball for the LA Clippers. Leonard inside. Dort defending. Kawhi Leonard again. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Wallace outside. Caruso outside. From downtown, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Paul. Here's Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Paul. Leonard on the wing. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Leonard. Up top, Paul. Now Lopez. Leonard up top. He's guarded by Caruso. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 13 points in this quarter.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Hartenstein a screen. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Leonard, good.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Dort, he's checked in for Caruso.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers trail by 18. SGA with a steal. The shot's good. SGA's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Harden with a screen on Dort. 3-pointer. Beal. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort's shot is good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Davies. Now Leonard. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the 3-pointer by Los Angeles. Clock is at 3. Not going to go that time. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And here's Beal, puts up a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Holmgren. Inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Davies. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Leonard. Doris, for teams looking to trade away a big money player, it seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Chet Holmgren.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Beal. Good work defensively by Dort.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Screen by Holmgren. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Back to Holmgren. There's the triple. On target from range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.